Is there a public speak out tonight or now? Okay, thank you.
Is Meliza here? No? Huh? That's not spelled. Are you here to talk about a parking ticket? Okay. Oh, you're an appointee. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, good afternoon.
How you doing? Well, that's good. Okay. So, Focus, are we okay for public speak out? Okay, good evening, everybody. We're going to start the public speak out portion of our meeting. It's 6:46. Our meeting starts at 7 o'clock, so we've got 14 minutes here. And we have two speakers signed up. The first, their name is Meliza, M-E-L-Y-Z-A. Is Meliza here to talk about 94 Pearl Street and a parking ticket? Okay. Seeing no Meliza, we also have Miss Latney, Rhonda Latney's signed up to speak. And Rhonda, usually we ask people to keep it to 3 minutes, but because we don't have any other speakers, can give you like 5 minutes, and if you need some more, then happy to talk with the counselors about that.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Fenton. My name is Rhonda Latney, and I own property at 22 Scarsdale Road. I've been coming to the City Council meeting since 2021. And also since 2021, I've been requesting to meet with Mayor Sarno regarding the cover-up, conspiracy, and corruption surrounding the continuous elderly abuse, fraud, and scams of James Charles Votes, which claimed the lives of Roberta Dolly Howard, Joseph Robert Copeland, Paris Pico Howard, and Florence Cage. Roberta Howard was a member of the Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church until her death on February 5th, 2022. Claudette Powell, attorney Melissa Maddox, and Christopher Walker illegally removed Roberta Howard from her home on June 26, 2020. First Elder Davies Sr. and Pastor Stephen Williams, who are Seventh-day Adventists, along with Christopher Walker at the secret burial and unmarked grave of Roberta Howard on June 13, 2020. And then Pastor Stephen Williams and other members of Shiloh Seventh-day Adventists, which, like I said, was Claudette Powell and Melissa Maddox, met with Mayor Sarno on June 20, 2020, 7 days after Roberta Howard's death. Mayor Sarno's administration, the First Elders Department, and other departments and agencies which I linked failed to protect Roberta Howard and myself, which is well documented. Springfield Police Department, Sharon Karen Simmons of the Special Victims Unit, Detective Gregory McCain, Domestic Violence Counsel Martha Vargas, Superintendent Cheryl Caparu, Captain Trent Duda, Lieutenant Brian Elliott, Hampden District Attorney's Office, Anthony Giuliani, Assistant District Attorneys Joan O'Brien, Jane Stream, Hillary Sullivan, and Michael Smalls. City Council, retired Judge Payne, the Division of Health and Human Services, Commissioner Helen Carlton Harris, Greater Springfield Senior Services, Executive Director Jill Keogh, Jewish Family Services, Ann Carson and Christine Riacano, Massachusetts Senior Action Commission, Bernice Zell, Treasurer and sister of James Votes, to include Register of Probate Family Court, Susan Segan, Rosemary Sacramone, Lori Lindas Cavajo, Maureen Lemke, Judges Patrick Sabbs, Ellen Randall, Kevin Maltby, Michelle Ahmed Rooks, Robert Santinello, Michael McCauley, Jackie O'Connell, Robert Bruce Milliken, Malikian, Judicial Clerks, Magistrates, and Clerk, John Gay, John Stocks, Shelley Ann Secure, and Grace Cranby. The actions involvement of Sergeant Karen Simmons of the Special Victims Unit, Detective Gregory McCain, all mirrors the federal investigation of the Springfield Police Department Narcotics Bureau, which engaged in violation of the Fourth Amendment of the United States in the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994, which elder abuse, fraud, and scams fall under, to include the Supreme Court decision of Christopher Graham versus District Attorney for Hampton County. The involvement of all these public officials and employees who are so actively in their positions creates a major concern of community safety, law enforcement, criminal justice within the city of Springfield, Massachusetts warrants an investigation. Because I've been a witness to the elder frauds and scams and suspicious act of homicides of elders, I've been victimized, subject to the filing of false claims reports, assault and battery by trial court officers, fraudulently incarcerated for 93 days. I've been requesting a trial by jury on 4 years to prove my innocence due to the false claim report filed by Sergeant Karen Simmons of the Special Victims Unit on June 3, 2020. There are no documents that support any departments or agencies protecting Alberta Dolly Howard, Raymond Rainey, or myself. However, James Votes, who was charged with a felony and on probation, Commonwealth versus James Votes 2023, CR 002756, is free and still committing elder crimes, frauds, and scams. This video affidavit will be submitted as part of my defense. The Springfield court fraudulent cases filed against me relating to these matters have been transferred to the Parma District Court with the next hearing date for tomorrow, March 12, 2024. Here's the documents that show with the Sergeant Karen Simmons of the Special Victims Unit. I filed a complaint on behalf of Berta Howard, which was investigated by Detective Gregory McCain. Here's the report from Alberta Dolly Howard that she took out a restraining order. And here's the information from the courts that shows I was incarcerated to these crimes. I'm asking the police, I'm asking everyone that we went to, and we used every agency to support this. Nothing has been done for us. We went to the city council members. I spoke with Tony Simmons December 7th of 2022, brought it to his attention, and he said that it was a safety issue, and the district attorney blocked from anything being done. We have not had any support, and we went to all these agencies and everyone, and I don't know why you're smiling, Ms. Whitfield, but because I spoke to you when we was on that meeting on December at the Mason Square Library, and I said then Tony Simmons was the one that told me was a community issue, a safety issue. So I've done what I can do, but we are not getting no help from anybody else, yes?
I was going to say, would 2 more minutes be okay for you to finish?
Well, so I'm trying to ask, and I spoke to the police officer that's here. He said I can go to the Springfield District Court where everything has happened and file a complaint, which Wayman Rainey and I have been trying to do for the past 4 years. All you have to do is look on the online, you see Alberta Howard for her 107th birthday. After her 107th birthday, everything about her disappeared, and they want to act like she never even exists, when Mayor Sano personally knows Alberta Howard, because Alberta Howard, her son Paris Pico Howard, all work for the Springfield public school system, to include the person that committed the crimes, James Votes. So we're not just fighting against James Votes. We're fighting against the corrupt system in the Commonwealth. I can show you all the documents we have in the book, just a handful of them, of what we have been going through for 4 years and have no support from these people who are supposed to investigate this and do the right thing. If I'm lying, please take me to court and prove that I'm defamation of character. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Latney. And the only other speaker that we have that was signed up was Meliza. I'll give one more call to see if Meliza's here to talk about that parking ticket. Seeing no one, that'll conclude our public speak out, and the council will stand adjourned for 5 minutes. Our regular meeting will start at 7 o'clock. Thank you.